Welcome to our
Lanzarote travel guide.
And in today's video, we're gonna go over everything you need to know before heading to Lanzarote,
including logistics, places to see, food, and where to stay.
Without further ado, let's begin. On Lanzarote, you can stay in many different locations, but our recommendation has to be Playa Blanca. It's on the southern end of the island, and even though some of the places might be an hour away, which is pretty much the farthest point from Playa Blanca, it is our recommendations because of the town itself, it being the most sunny place on the island, and it is very clean and cozy and with many great restaurants and amazing beaches nearby. We stayed in THB Tropical Island and we highly recommend it. We loved it there.
It's 4-star complex with 16 pools and many amenities. So now, what about transportation? So our recommendation is just rent a car. If you want to see many places on Lanzarote, you will save a lot of time by renting a car. When it comes to car rentals that we can recommend, it's of course sea car and Autoreisen. Depending on the season, sea car or Autoreisen will be cheaper, so just check both of them to just see which one is a better option.
And if you're gonna stay in Playa Blanca, you'll have a 30-minute ride with a car from the airport to the town of Playa Blanca. One more thing that you should probably think about before heading to Lanzarote are the tickets for different locations. And you can get a combined ticket for 6 different locations, which we're gonna go over in today's video. If you want to buy the combined ticket, I'm gonna link down below the website where you can get it, and the price of it is €35 for adults and €17.50 for the children.
So now let's move into the must-see places. Those places are based on our experience, how we divided our trip into the days, but of course you can mix it up and just do it by yourself.
So as for the first day, we highly recommend you take it easy and go to Playa del Papagayo. It is one of the most beautiful beaches that we have ever seen. Playa del Papagayo is very close to Playa Blanca. It's actually just slightly east out of the city. And one thing you should know that there is a ticket to get here and it's actually priced per car, so you're gonna pay €3 per car.
And apart from Playa del Papagayo, you can also find there another beaches, which is like basically a complex of beaches, so we can enjoy others, not only this one.
Even being in the Playa del Papagayo, you're gonna see other beaches. So if there's any other that you might like, feel free to go to the other one.
So on the second day, we recommend you to explore the so-called Green Lake. It's considered as one of the natural wonders of Lanzarote, and it is a Lago Verde. It is named so because of its green color of water. A visit to this place is completely free, and it has also amazing viewpoint on which you can enjoy the whole panoramic view of the Lago Verde. So it is located on the black sand beach, and green colors of lake water and blue colors of the ocean creates an impressive landscape with many contrasts that is must to see.
And this place is only 15 minutes away from Playa Blanca if you have a car. And we highly recommend, if you're going back to Playa Blanca from El Lago Verde, to actually visit Salinas de Janubio, which is pretty much like a salt mine, salt lakes on the way back. On the third day, we recommend you see Mirador del Rio. It is basically an old World War II bunker turned into pretty much like an artistic place with a beautiful viewpoint overlooking La Graciosa, which is actually the so-called 8th Canary Island. And this place is about 65 minutes away from Playa Blanca with a car, and it is by far the farthest point of the island, basically going from the 2 farthest points. The views there are breathtaking, and no kind of video is gonna show you how it feels being there.
And what is cool about this place is that you can find there a restaurant, so you can just chill out there and just enjoy the view.
And on the way to the next point on our list, we highly recommend you stop by or at least check out Vulcano La Corona. It's very close to the road and it's a very nice thing to see on the way to the next point. And on the way back from Mirador del Rio, we highly recommend you actually stop by Famara Beach.
A Famara Beach with its pale golden sun stretches for over 5 kilometers. A Famara Beach has been nominated as one of the best beaches to teach surf in the Canary Islands. So if you enjoy surfing, that's the place that you have to visit.
And from this beach you have a beautiful view of the cliffs by it.
We have been there during the sunset time, and the golden hour just highlighted the beauty of this place.
On the fourth day, we recommend that you visit Rancho Park, Texas. It's basically a beautiful zoo with a water park. The tickets for this place are 30 euro for adults and 22 euro for children. And pretty much all the habitats have no cages or no real enclosure. It's more of a natural type of a zoo. And by the end of all the educational shows, you're actually gonna go to a water park. Yes, there is actually a water park in this zoo. And it's really cool to cool off after the whole day.
You can also take part in educational shows including sea lions, dolphins and birds of prey. So even though at first sight you may think that it's not for you because you are too adult for it, no. That's completely not true. You will for sure enjoy your time there. So during the fifth day, we recommend you to visit the Land of Fire and Volcano in Lanzarote, which is the Timanfaya National Park. Its landscape seems as though it belongs to the Mars. Lava and magma have created a scene straight out from the science fiction. So during your visit there, you can enjoy the bus ride through the national park.
And during that ride, you're actually going to go through different volcanoes and around them. And also in the ticket, you'll find that you'll get to see how hot it is just beneath us with a small show of fire and then with a nice show of exploding pretty much geysers.
You can also enjoy there a restaurant. You can order there a chicken that is cooked on the heat of the lava.
And this place is only 25 minutes away from Playa Blanca, so it's about 27 kilometers away. And one thing that is very close by and is very iconic on Lanzarote are the iconic wineries of La Geria. By just driving by the iconic wineries, you're gonna know that you're there. Basically, kilometers upon kilometers of those circle wineries spanning all the land around.
During the next day, we recommend you to visit Jameos del Agua. It is artistic installation that have been installed in the tunnels of the lava. It is a cave that on one hand has been crafted by the nature and on the other hand it was molded by the human. So one of the most important points of the tour is a salt lake located inside the cave. What is interesting, it is home to endemic species of albino crabs that are basically blind. And there is also a restaurant in which you can enjoy your time.
And this installation is pretty cool because on one hand you're going down, you have like this restaurant, you have this lake with the crabs that you talked about, and then you go by the lake to the other end of this installation of the tunnel. On the other side of the tunnel, there are more artistic installations. And this place is about 65 kilometers away from Playa Blanca, so about 55 to an hour ride. And across the road from Jameos del Aqua, you'll find Cueva de los Verdes. It is basically a walking tour inside the tunnels made from lava. Basically, when the lava flow has stopped, it cooled off and now there are tunnels that you get to walk through and it's very cool. It's an hour tour with a guide.
So during the tour there is a secret to uncover, but we are not gonna spoil it here.
And on the way back from these two locations, there is one more place that you should visit.
A cactus garden.
It is basically what the name suggests, a garden full of different cacti.
There are 13 different families of them. And also you can enjoy a restaurant, but we recommend you to just buy smoothies because they are very tasty.
Yeah, the smoothies there are amazing and they feel very, very fresh. And this place is only about 13 minutes away from Cueva de los Verdes and about 45 minutes away from Playa Blanca.
And now the most important part of this travel guide, which is food.
And we have some recommendations for you when you're visiting.
Mainly from Playa Blanca, because this was the place that we were around. So first of all, the Italian job, which offers amazing Italian cuisine.
The food there is amazing. We highly recommend you try lasagna. On the main street in Playa Blanca, we highly recommend you check out Avenida 55. They have really good pizza, but overall, we visited this place a couple of times.
The next place is Restaurante Típico Español, and as the name suggests, it serves mainly Spanish dishes. We ate their paella, which is typical Spanish dish, and it was amazing. If you are a fan of burgers, the place that you must visit is
Chacho Fresh Burger in Playa Blanca. They have amazing burgers, and this whole restaurant is themed in like the movie theme. So basically you have different movie posters, and you know, like even the lights are like cassettes. Everything is movie themed.
And what is cool, for the appetizer you get popcorn.
Even when you're paying, they bring you the bill in a movie cassette. So we highly recommend Lanzarote, and we hope you guys have an amazing adventure there.
And all the attractions that we mentioned, it's only a fraction that you can basically see there.
If you're looking for something different, this is definitely a place for you. So that's gonna be it for today's video. We hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, don't forget to like,
comment,
and subscribe. We hope you guys enjoyed this video once again, and we'll see you next time.